Have you ever caught your cat staring at an empty spot in the house, as if they were watching something invisible? It may seem strange, but the truth is that cats see and experience the world in ways we simply can't. While you think nothing is happening, your cat may be detecting distant sounds, tiny movements, and signals that completely escape human senses. In this video, you'll discover 8 amazing things that only cats can perceive. And the last one is so surprising that it leaves even experts impressed. 1. Your cat sees a world you can't. The place you're in right now doesn't look the same to your cat. It's not a small difference. It's a completely different version of reality. Cats can see ultraviolet light, something that's completely invisible to humans. That means ordinary surfaces may be covered with patterns, markings, and details you'll never notice on your own. Clothes, furniture, plants, walls, and even the floor may look completely different to them. So, when your cat stares intensely at something that seems ordinary, it may not be ordinary at all from their perspective. They could be reacting to visual signals that simply don't exist in your world. And understanding that completely changes the way you interpret many of your cat's strange behaviors around the house. It's almost as if they're seeing clues your eyes were never designed to notice. 2. Your cat hears sounds you can't. Right now, there's an entire world of sounds happening inside your home that you simply can't hear, but your cat can. While human hearing is limited to a much narrower range of frequencies, cats can detect much higher and more subtle sounds. This includes noises from chargers, televisions, light bulbs, electronics on standby, tiny insects, and barely noticeable movements around the house. So, when your cat suddenly swivels their ears, stares at an empty corner, or reacts before anything seems to happen, they're not imagining things. They're responding to real stimuli. To you, it sounds like silence. To your cat, the house is filled with signals and sounds happening all the time. It's like a hidden layer of information that your ears simply can't access. And that's exactly why so many of their behaviors seem so mysterious. Before we continue, if you love cats, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to become part of our community of cat lovers. 3. Your cat senses things before you do. Have you ever noticed your cat becoming restless for no apparent reason, hiding or acting strangely, only for a storm to roll in a little later? That's not a coincidence. Your cat can detect changes in the environment long before you can. They pick up on shifts in air pressure, tiny vibrations in the floor, and subtle changes that the human body simply doesn't notice. While you're checking weather apps or forecasts, your cat may have already figured out that something is coming. And that explains why they sometimes change their behavior out of nowhere, even when there are no obvious signs around you. It's not random. They're responding to real signals that haven't reached your awareness yet. It's almost like they have an early warning system for what's about to happen around them. 4. Your cat can see the tiniest movements. Have you ever seen your cat staring into seemingly empty space, tracking something through the air that you simply can't see? It looks strange, maybe even a little creepy. But there's a simple explanation. Your cat isn't staring at nothing. They're seeing movement. Tiny dust particles, microscopic insects, air currents catching the light, and even faint shadows that are almost impossible for you to notice. Their visual system is incredibly sensitive to movement, far more than yours. While your brain automatically filters out those details, your cat's brain focuses directly on them. In the wild, this ability was essential for hunting small, fast-moving prey. Inside your home, that instinct is still very much alive. So when your cat locks onto something invisible, it's not imagination, it's real perception at work. 5. Your cat knows you're coming home. You open the door and your cat is already there waiting for you. It seems like a coincidence, but it isn't. Your cat recognizes you long before you walk through the door. They memorize specific sounds like your car engine, your footsteps, the jingle of your keys, and even the rhythm of the way you walk. Over time, they build a unique sound profile that's completely yours, and they can recognize that pattern from a distance, even before they see you. That's why they don't react the same way when someone else arrives. To your cat, every sound carries its own identity. So when you're approaching, they already know it's you. Not because they're guessing, because they've learned exactly what you sound like in their environment. And that sound memory becomes so accurate that your arrival rarely catches your cat by surprise. 6. Your cat can smell changes in you. Your cat notices changes in you that you can't even detect yourself. Their sense of smell is far more powerful than yours. Small changes in your scent caused by stress, fear, illness, or even hormonal shifts don't go unnoticed. To you, everything seems exactly the same. To your cat, it doesn't. Your body is constantly releasing chemical signals into the air, and your cat can pick up on that information with incredible accuracy. And they don't just notice it, they react to it. They may become more affectionate, stay closer to you, act restless, or suddenly change their behavior for what seems like no reason. But it's not random. They're responding to something real that you simply can't detect. It's almost as if they're reading invisible clues about what's going on with you in that moment. 7. Your cat can hear your body. Your cat doesn't just pay attention to the world around them. They also notice what's happening inside of you. Sounds you don't even realize exist. Your heartbeat, changes in your breathing, tiny shifts in your body's rhythm. To you, all of this seems silent. To your cat, it isn't. A cat's hearing is sensitive enough to pick up these subtle, constant signals. And more importantly, they don't just hear them, they interpret them. When you're calm, your body sends one type of information. When you're anxious, stressed, or afraid, it sends something completely different. And your cat notices that change. That's why they sometimes come closer when you're having a bad day. It's not a coincidence, and it's not an exaggeration. They're responding to real signals your body is constantly giving off, even when you think you're sitting perfectly still and quiet. 8. Your cat sees in the dark, far better than you. You turn off the lights and assume the room is completely dark. For your cat, it isn't. They can still see much more clearly than you realize. That's because their eyes have a special structure that helps amplify the available light. Even in very low light, they can detect shapes, movement, and details that are completely invisible to you. And that explains a lot. Those moments when your cat suddenly starts racing around the house at night, staring into dark corners, or reacting to something you can't see. To you, there's nothing there. To your cat, the room is still full of visual information. That's why their nighttime behavior can seem strange, when in reality it's completely natural. Now tell me, what's the strangest thing your cat has ever done that you could never explain? Let us know in the comments below. And before you go, check out our latest video to discover even more amazing facts and fascinating insights about the world of cats. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the comments and in the next video.